those that made the city what it is can't even afford to stay here, and that's a problem.
Affordable housing has been a problem for many people across the city of New Orleans for years now. Advocates argue that this is the reason why the housing policy needs reform.
That's right. WDSU's Courtney Williams joins us live from Central City. Courtney, why do locals feel like they're being pushed out?
Well, after talking to a few residents, they tell me the cost of rent doesn't go hand in hand with what they're getting paid. Therefore, locals can't afford to stay in the city that they know and love.
We don't have enough affordable housing.
The need for affordable housing in the city of New Orleans is huge.
Between the crime and the housing and various other aspects, is New Orleans anymore for those of us that have called it home for so long?
Ansel Augustine has lived in the city his whole life, but recently, as a Mardi Gras Indian, he's had to take a step back from his pride and joy just to make ends meet.
And we have to even set aside monies to pay rent, that would be normally going to masking. Putting our suits together, whatever. Even myself, I'm not masking because I'm helping other culture bearers just survive, make ends meet, and that's a struggle.
Take a look at this map. Short-term rentals make up 3% of all unoccupied housing units in the city of New Orleans. Thursday, Councilwoman Leslie Harris passed a motion that could change that moving forward.
This model shows how commercial short-term rentals eat up lots that could be dedicated to affordable housing that is desperately needed, especially in the Central City community.
Andronika Morris, executive director with HousingNOLA, says the same energy city officials pour into short-term rentals should also be put into affordable housing options.
If for every short-term rental, an affordable housing opportunity was being brought online, we'd be fine because we actually have plenty of room in the city. And what's scarce is really the political will necessary to prioritize the needs of the people.
Augustine says without affordable housing for locals, New Orleans as we know it won't be the same.
It's just, I think, the second biggest crisis behind crime right now.
Now, City Council has adopted new measures set to address concerns raised by Brown Dairy short-term rental properties. Now, this change is set to make a model not just for properties here in the city of New Orleans, but for the nation. For now, reporting live in New Orleans, Courtney Williams, WDSU News.